What's going on, guys? So the day is finally here where we get to put the freaking transmission to the JZ. I'm so excited. All the parts came in, so we about to get that started. I want to show you guys everything I got and the companies that I got this from. Again, none of the stuff is sponsored other than sponsored from my own pockets. So finally, we're getting the JZ married to the C009 trans. So that's freaking exciting. Everything came in. Let me show you guys what I got. So everything I went through was with Collins. I got their, I guess, trans mount, and then the adapter plate, which is back there, their flywheel, and their what's it called? Their twin disc clutch, able to handle is a 850. I read the specs when I did the unboxing video. I'll have to look at the sheet again, but it's able to handle 850. No, it's able to handle 1,100 pounds of torque. So that's gonna be gangster. So twin disc, Collins flywheel, their adapter plate, the trans mount. I even got their shifter. So this is really cool. I found that they make this. So you see how this is so far back, and with the adapter and everything, and pushes the transmission back. With this right here, boom, it's gonna sit perfectly straight where it needs to be in the car. I don't have to drill nothing crazy on the wall of the car or anything. So I'm gonna get started with that first. But before that, I bought the Z1 C-Mac Delete, which switches the front plate of the transmission. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute because I'll record it. But I got to switch that out. I also got the release bearing from Collins. It's in here somewhere, but it came in also, so I kept all of that together. I got to move all this stuff outside because I am not going to be spraying inside the garage with brake cleaner again and get high as a kite in here, have a headache. So this is the piece I got to replace right here. It replaces like the front of the transmission. The only reason I got this is I already had the Z-Speed like C-Mac Delete, and when I was talking to the guys from Collins, like they've able to work with this product right here, and it's supposed to be working good with the new kits that they're making. So they recommended and sent me the link to exactly everything I needed, which was really freaking awesome. You know, like they helped me out a lot. So shout out to Collins for that. They helped me out with sourcing all this stuff that I needed to put the transmission in the car without having any issues. And I could run all of their products all at once, and I didn't have to keep jumping from company to company to company to company. So that was pretty dope. That's just such a cool picture to have right there. Whoa. So first, now I'm gonna get started with cleaning the transmission, and then I'll start installing the Z1 parts. So I just got started with cleaning all the stuff. Sorry, the background looks so blown out because I kind of have it adjusted for the inside. Started cleaning this. Man, brake cleaner smells so strong. So I still have, like you guys see, all that came off of it. I still got to clean some more, but I'm sure I got to spray it once I take everything off. I got the bigger pieces of metal that like shredded into it when the engine blew up. So that's out of there now. Got everything all cleaned up, which was pretty grimy, as you guys can saw on the time lapse. So now it's time to install this plate. So according to the Z1 installation like rules, you got to look at your plate. If you have a CD5, you see I got 2 rings, and if you have the 8, you install the thicker ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the thicker ring on there now. And it sits right there. You guys can see, puppy's on there. You look at the front of this plate right here. Can you guys see? Right there, the CD8. So if you have the 5, you install the smaller one that I just showed, which was this one. But since I have the 8, you install the thicker one. Let me get a little more situated so I can put you guys back on the tripod and get this installed. So, I got my handy dandy crew. We just finished installing the C-Mac from Z1. About to check out how to install the... Oh, it's a pin. I think it's a screw. It comes off. That might be with that pivot. I don't have to cut anything. They made this shit so super easy for me. I was nervous that I was gonna have to chop this shit off.
Chop it off anyway.
But this is gonna be super easy. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Did I just jinx it?
You did, fucker.
Damn, I should have never said that, huh? But we took the big piece off, and now we're about to install the shifter. A beautiful billet piece. I don't know why when you're trying to open something for video, it takes like forever to freaking get the shit open.
I'm trying not to videotape your crotch, so.
Oh, thanks. There's not only friends over here, okay?
It's only friends.
Only friends, not only fans. Yo, this bitch is sexy, bro. Yeah, that's exactly where it sits. Where I gotta take that off. How we feel about the blue? I mean, you're not gonna see it, but not my favorite. That's the only thing I had. I was like, I could have did with red.
Do you have a theme color? Because if everything's red, you get it red.
No, I mean this is gonna be under, like,
Yeah.
under the shift boot. It's fine. But if anything, I'm gonna take it off and I could spray it black. But it's kind of cool. Yeah, you're not gonna see it, so I don't really care. It's a beautiful billet piece. I love these companies, bro. When they come with like the hardware and everything you need, it's fucking money, dog. I might need to bug you again, bro. Well, we got that bitch on there. It's just tight as fuck. Ain't going nowhere. Get ready.
Can you explain to the audience the heartache you just went through for the past 2 hours?
Okay, so I broke like $30 worth of tools. And Rob asked me if I had this, but when you asked, I thought you meant if I had like a center punch like this thing. I don't know what these were until you showed me like a picture of.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I got a center punch, bro. So I went and got it. He was like, still not working. It's not it. But yeah, I broke a bunch of tools trying to get something to work with that. But we got it out. On to the next thing. This is why we gotta put fucking pictures on things. People won't fuck this shit up. Pisses me off.
They complain about pictures.
Bro, it's like going to a restaurant and you get a menu with like a billion fucking words on it. It's like, bro, this is a book. You eat with your eyes, not with your mind.
I came to eat, not read.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Those type of restaurants, though.
They do be having good,
Red.
expensive.
It's a fast food.
It doesn't have numbers in front of the food. I don't know if I want it.
It It'd be those like you order the shit and you're like, God damn, I paid fucking $40 for French fries?
Yeah. They're pommes frites.
Oh, sorry, they were truffle fries.
Pommes frites with truffle oil.
Up from the bottom right here.
Yes, nicely. He did some, please.
He did. I'm just being a brat. And right. That's it.
Come here, let me talk to you. This is what we do to people.
Oh, no.
We went over this up here.
Oh, the colors match, the shapes match.
Matching snails.
Matching Gary's? Boys, she is in there. It was a struggle, but we got it in there. Shout out to the boys for helping out. Say hi to the camera.
Hey, hi camera.
Shit. I don't even know what the fuck to say, bro. It hasn't hit me yet that that's sitting inside my car.
It was a struggle.
To Jay-Z, no shit. Let's go. Here we are.
We're doing that?
In a minute, hold on. Let's just take it in because this is a monumental moment. So, Rob, coming from the RB, what do you think?
It's on the opposite side, so it's hard to get used to. But no, it's awesome. It looks like it was basically designed for it. So big up.
Thank you. It fits really snug. But holy fuck. And then everything is black already. Like, and everything I'm adding is black.
Well, and you still got enough room from your firewall, like from the
Yeah. So that's gonna be like dope. Cause like one of these lines right here, those are the heater core. And then there's the other one. Boom, right there. You know, line, heater core right there. So I can still have heat. I know the engine still kind of got to move this way, so we'll adjust more of that and get that more perfected so it's not touching over there. Man, this is wild. I've been staring at this. Garage is closed up. The boys just left. Wasn't able to mount the trans because for some reason when I order my adapter plate and stuff, I order everything separately. You know, trying to save some money and stuff. I didn't order the full kit. I was missing the pilot bearing, like adapter for the that goes with the flywheel because you saw how thick it was. So that was missing. So that's the only reason we weren't able to mount the transmission to the engine. Unfortunately, freaking sucks because I was hoping to get everything in there all at once. They have some trouble with the mounts because the way we read it, it kind of didn't make sense. We put it how it was from where we read it on the adapter plate thing, on the mount, like how to install them, and the engine wasn't lining up. It was like cocksided, so we moved the one mount back forward one, and it worked out. So we put that in there good. The homie Chris had the meta glasses. I completely forgot to record a lot of it, so hopefully he got some footage, you know, while we were doing stuff. But this was a crazy process. It was a lot of learning, obviously. Very grateful that those boys came over to like help me out, you know. Like, yeah, it's cool to work on your car, but it's even cooler when you do it with friends, you know. We just kind of hung out all day, you know. Got the transmission stuff hooked up. Then we decided to put the engine in just after I found out that I couldn't put the engine to the transmission to the engine, like, you know, marry it. I was really like bummed. But then they were like, do you want to put it in the car just to see how it looks like? And I'm glad we did test fit it because we ran into that issue that the engine was cocksided. So now we know how it's supposed to be. So we got it in there. Still a little crooked because it gives you a lot of adjustment on the engine mounts, like probably like a good inch and a half of like adjustment, like forward and back. So we got to get it perfect. What's going to help a lot is once we put the transmission, obviously it only goes one way, you know, so that will give you the tell where the transmission wants to sit. Where the transmission sit, that's like kind of, you know, will strain out the engine a little bit more. But that was about one of the only issues that we ran into. So I ordered that. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that I could order. I didn't realize that I needed an alternator bracket. That's another thing that I didn't see, so I know that I need to order. And what else? Still waiting on my intercooler and piping and stuff to come in, so I could have my boy come by, take a look, take some measurements, and then, you know, get the welding, the stuff that I need for the car. I was just discussing some like ideas with the boys. Might not put the OEM front end back in. Might have them like make me like a quick like front, like, you know, tube the front end of the car a little bit. It'll give me more space, and then literally all I need is the intercooler and the radiator, honestly, and the fans to be on there. So I gotta order the radiator, and once I order the radiator, it's a Nissan OEM one, so I just gotta try the OEM one. So if not, then I gotta see what fans I could order so it could work. But I'm pretty sure if I use my OEM ones, I should be fine because it's pretty legit. So yeah, man, that's enough rambling. I'm super excited, very tired. The car's gonna sit here like this, how it is, and I'll come out here, take some more photos and videos probably tomorrow, but I'm tired as hell. I need to go take a shower and go to take a nap because we're going to Cars and Coffee tomorrow. There was a lot of progress. The boys were like, bro, don't be upset of, you know, what you couldn't do. Look at all the stuff we got done. But still, like, you know, that was my plan for today. So sometimes you gotta prepare for the best. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, I think is the saying. But yeah, now the freaking engine is in the car. It looks great. Took a picture or two of it and posted it. I'm just freaking excited, man. This is crazy. Shout out to my wife for always believing in me, and like, you know, this is a big project, you know. So shout out to her for being so cool about all of this stuff. You're the bomb.com, homie. But yeah, man. We got a fucking 2JZ 370Z. What more can I say? This thing is wild. And it hasn't even started or anything. And I don't even have the correct turbo for it yet. This is the mock-up turbo from my turbo kit from Soho. That's crazy. I just can't believe it. I'm just staring at it. Yeah, you guys can look with me too. Like that right there, man. That's just... Can't put a price on that. Unbelievable. Can't believe we did this, us in the garage right here on jack stands. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Again, shout out to everybody that's helped and other people involved in getting this going.